Sometime in 2018, my wife invested for me $1,000 in an ICO. She said to me, look, I've got this coin that a friend of mine has tipped me off about. I had a little bit of a look into it. It was a DeFi coin called BZX Protocol. And I thought, you know what? Ideas sound pretty good. Yeah, why not? I'll throw a bit of money in. I've already lost several thousand on some various ICOs that had great ideas and didn't come to true fruition. So what's another one gonna hurt? So let's go for it. Well, fast forward 2 years, I'd completely forgotten about this token. To be honest, I had not been following them. Sometimes you probably realize there are just so many tokens that you might have invested in, and there are just some that you forget about. So, you know, these days I'm just more about Bitcoin mainly and Ethereum, as well as a few other basic alts. But to my surprise, she actually sent the funds to my Polynoix. So I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this exchange. And to be honest with you, I actually thought that it was a flop. I didn't know, okay? So thought it was a flop. I thought, okay, my $1,000 investment, I would have been happy with $300 to $400 back in that BZX token. And to be honest, I wouldn't have even expected anything. So she said, I'm not going to tell you how much it's worth. And I said, well, just tell me, come on, like, don't be annoying, just tell me how much it's worth. And she said, no, download the exchange and I'll send you the funds. I said, fine, I'll do it. So I downloaded the exchange and I opened it up. She sent me over the funds, sent me a test first, and then she sent me the whole amount, and I looked at it and I was like, hey, wait, what? I was like, $6,000? Damn! I was like, okay, this is serious. So the coin basically was just listed on that exchange, and there is talk of it potentially being listed on Binance and KuCoin as well. And that actually sparked my interest a little bit more into this DeFi token. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know a great deal about DeFi. I understand the basics of how it works, and I do see the potential there. And to be honest, it is actually a working product in many areas, and I have used elements of it before. I don't use it regularly, however, I can see the value in it in the present and the future time. So it kind of just sparked my interest, and I took a little bit of a deep dive into the coin and kind of just learned a bit of the basics of this coin. And I'm going to be talking to you about this BZX coin in today's video. So I know it's probably not one of these popular videos about crypto.com or Bitcoin, but it is a token in the DeFi space that I do genuinely believe, after doing my own research, does have some real potential. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about DeFi, if you're interested in a potential good DeFi coin investment, then stay tuned for the rest of this video. You can still enjoy this one. Use the bilateral. What is good, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming here today and chilling with the real Satoshi Aoki on the channel, where we know there is a high chance that Bitcoin will hit all-time high by the end of 2020. Whilst it is true that I only make videos on things that I'm personally involved in or that I've personally researched or experienced myself, please never take these videos as financial advice, and just remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Let's crack on with the rest of the video. Okay friends, first thing is first, let's have a look at Coinmarketcap at the BZX protocol, ticker symbol BZXR. Don't love that. I'm not sure why they couldn't have just taken BZX. That's going to be a little bit confusing for some people, but at the end of the day, it's what they can do that is most important. If we just have a look at the rank, now I'm pretty happy with this. 125 rank overall, which is pretty nice. I think anything around within the top 100 or even just outside of the top 100 is definitely worth some piece of a look in. And if we have a look at the current price here, now I was lucky enough to get in at ICO stage, which was, yeah, very, very low in comparison to this price here. This is the 19th of August today. It's currently down 3%, but with the rest of the market, which is also down quite a bit. But we're currently sitting at almost 51 cents, which is quite nice. Now, if we have a look at this market cap here, we're looking at 71,600,813 US dollars, with a total 24-hour volume of 5,902,271 USD. Now, that's a nice 24-hour volume, and that's a pretty nice market cap, okay? So they are serious. There are some people that are willing to put money behind this, okay? Given the fact that there are so many altcoins out there today, and it is ranked 125, I think that will continue to grow. What I also do like here, we've got a total supply visible of just over 1 billion BZRX tokens. So it's a bit of a hefty number in comparison to some tokens, but it is not a ridiculous number. So I believe we probably won't have to be too worried about inflation in the next 5 to 10 years if you're looking at this with a long-term investment. Now, if we do scroll down, as you can see here, nice little overall return on investment of 202.98%. I do quite like that. And if we just have a look, it is near all-time highs. We had an all-time high just recently, actually, a few days ago on the 14th of August at 55 cents. And we had our all-time low at 12 cents on July 14th of 2020. Okay, so let's take a little bit of a look at their website now. And now I know that obviously well, to be honest, I think it is important, the design of a website, especially in cryptocurrency. I think creativity is really important. I gotta say, I just do love the design of this website. I'm gonna just have a quick scroll down through so you can see the whole journey. As you can see, the mechanics of the website are quite good. We're just gonna scroll down. What I really love is just this little, I don't know how I can call this, but it's like we're in a factory here. I think these look like little decentralized, maybe ether tokens, and they're getting put on this little, I don't know if you call that like a conveyor belt or something. We go down and it kind of takes you through the different bits of the website here. But I just love that. Look at that, comes through. I mean, this is only just stupid stuff, but you know, I feel like all this kind of stuff does add weight. You know, it's only one small important thing. Okay, but it does add weight. And if we scroll down, as you can see, they've been around since 2017 and still here in 2020. And I really like the transparency of the team and advisors. I can't say that I've done a huge amount of research into everybody on this list. I did have a little bit of a look at Tom Bean, the CEO. I had a bit of a look at his LinkedIn. We'll click on that there just so we can have a little bit of a quick browse here. So as you can see with Mr. Bean, he looks like a sort of a straight up white fellow. He looks okay. And if we can see here, he's co-founder of BZX. He worked at Nokia for 6 years and 8 months. So I think Nokia are actually making a bit of a comeback lately. So interesting, he's got a bit of experience there in that tech space. His education is the Georgia Institute of Technology. He's got a bachelor's degree in computer engineering. And he also studied from 2006 to 2008 at Georgia State Uni under Jack Mack Robinson College of Business. Okay, so it's good to see he's taken some education in business for a couple of years. We've got to like that. Skills and endorsements we've got here. Software development, Scrum. Okay, I don't know what that is. Agile methodologies. Sorry about that. And as we can see, he's got 4 languages: English, French, Lithuanian. Very nice. And Spanish, got a bit of a twist there. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Alrighty folks, so we are back on the homepage now. So if we just have a look at here, the most powerful open finance protocol. Build applications that empower lenders, borrowers, and traders with most flexible decentralized finance protocol on Ethereum. So as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, it is built on the Ethereum blockchain. It is an ERC20 token, and it is a protocol, okay? So basically what that means is that people do build things or utilize this BZX protocol for their own DeFi methods. All right, so if we do just have a little bit of a scroll down here, the 2 main products which are built on the BZX protocol are Fulcrum, which we will have a look at now, and then there's Torque. Okay, so we just have a little bit of a look at Fulcrum here. So Fulcrum is the margin trading. Okay, so as you can see here, margin trading made simple, so we can trade here. Now, there are some really great things which do stand out about this particular margin trading that I do like. The first thing is the no KYC. Okay, so no KYC essentially means that there isn't a central governing body, and I'm going to use Binance as an example, not because I dislike Binance. I actually love Binance because they make me a lot of money, but just because Binance is a centralized exchange compared to this process of trading where you don't actually have to give your data, okay? You don't have to give your data. It's not centralized, it's open source, it's decentralized, okay? No KYC. Fulcrum is a decentralized margin trading platform. There is no need for any verification, KYC, or AML. Okay, there might be some of you out there that have your opinions on this, okay, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's great that there's an option out here, to be completely honest with you, because on one hand, giving you data and information is good from a security standpoint, but on the other hand, you know, I don't think it's entirely fair that you should have to give too much information unnecessarily all the time. So again, it's a bit of a hot topic to debate, but I think because they do offer that no KYC and they've been able to receive an official audit and they are legally able to run this Fulcrum platform on the BZX protocol, I think that is absolutely fantastic. Another really great point here is the non-custodial efforts here. So if you can see here, whether lending or trading, maintain a control of your own keys and assets with our non-custodial solution. So again, I'm going to use Binance to compare. All right, on Binance, you technically don't own your own keys. If Binance want to lock you out of your funds, you can. Okay, how is this different? Well, you basically have a choice to attach whether it's your MetaMask wallet or a Ledger or some kind of wallet that you own to this Fulcrum trading service here, and basically the funds will come out of your own private wallet. So as you see here, you control your own keys. All right, so Fulcrum, right, they can't shut you down, they can't lock you out of usage of your funds, which I absolutely love. Everything is tokenized as well, as you can see here. I tokens, margin loans, earn holders interest on borrowed funds, and P tokens, tokenized margin positions, allow your margin positions to be composable. Okay, so when you do, so for example, if you are trading or if you are lending, okay, for the time that you are lending out your tokens, in return you will receive these P tokens, okay, in return for whatever coin you are lending to represent the value of the coins that you have. So for example, if you're lending Ethereum, I think you might get something like P Ether instead of Ether. That will go into the decentralized pool, and when it's time to pull your money back out, you've got your P Ethereum tokens, which you can trade back into the pool and get your original Ethereum back. So we had a look at the lending and the margin trading. As for myself, I haven't ever done any margin trading myself. I have done a little bit of lending, and I do a little bit of staking on crypto.com, but that's about the extent of it. The rates on here are not really as good as what I would like in comparison to some other services I use. However, the other services I do use, because I use AI bot trading and things like that, they're a little less conservative, they're a bit more risky, and if we're thinking about the average population and what they're prepared to invest in, they're going to be wanting to invest money in certain assets or areas that are a little less risky, okay? And I think this is where DeFi comes in handy, okay? A little bit more security, right? A little less risk, that you get fixed amounts, okay? And yeah, it just makes a lot of sense to me, okay? And I think it's going to have a lot of traction going into the future. So we looked at lending, we looked at margin trading through Fulcrum. Now let's look at the next application called Torque. Okay, so this is the borrowing made simple side. Now, I am not the kind of person that yet has actually used the service of using my cryptocurrency as collateral to borrow money. However, I think it is just an absolutely genius thing, okay? Sometimes you've got some crypto, you don't necessarily want to have to sell it, okay, in order to pay for something, but with this borrowing, and this is not the only decentralized platform that does this, you can stake your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency that the platform does accept, and you can actually get some stable coin in return. Okay, that's absolutely fantastic. So we just have a look here. Look at the options we've got. You can either have DAI, USDC, Tether, SUSD, haven't even heard of that, WBTC, Link, ZRX, KNC, or Rep Augur, okay, down the bottom here. And you've got all the crypto-backed loans with fixed interest rates here, and you've got all your interest rates here. It's really, really nice and simple, and just the user face looks really good. And as you can see here, so there's a couple of reasons why Torque is also good. Same sort of reasons we covered before. Again, no KYC, and a big one here on the right, no credit checks required to get a loan, okay? So you can get a loan with no verification, no KYC, and if you've got a poor credit score, which, you know, especially in times like now with the Rona and things getting serious with a potential second wave coming, a lot of us maybe out here are struggling financially. This can be really helpful. A lot of us might be struggling financially, we don't have a lot of cash, we've got a lot of crypto, we don't want to give up our crypto, but we still need some cash to use in certain areas of the world, okay? So this is where the no credit checks, no KYC is really handy, okay? Again, it's non-custodial, so your keys, your own loans, you have complete control, okay? So the money goes in and out of your wallet. It's not held on Torque. It's not held on this platform in comparison to something like Binance, okay? So again, this is the borrowing made simple, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is on Torque. In summary, folks, the three main points of the BZX protocol and the applications that run on it, being Fulcrum and Torque, are the margin trading, the lending, and the borrowing. And I know that there are going to be other DeFi platforms out there that are doing similar things, and you might be thinking to yourself, okay, Earl, but okay, there are a couple of things that might set aside the BZX protocol aside from sort of other projects and things like that, but you know, is it going to be the one? Is it going to be the one that's going to be truly successful and is going to be the king of DeFi? Now, this is what I'm going to say to that. It doesn't need to be number one. It doesn't need to be the king of DeFi, okay? Think about this. Just like there are X amount of global banks, okay? Maybe hundreds of banks around the world, okay? There's going to be a number of DeFi players, okay? There doesn't just need to be one DeFi player. You just need to invest in one of the successful ones, okay? We might have 20 main DeFi platforms in the next 10 to 20 years that come to fruition. We might have 5, we might have 30, you know, but there is going to be more than one. So if you do just pick the right one to invest in, I do believe you are going to be successful. All right, folks, that's enough from me. I really actually do want to hear from you. Please talk to me in the comment section below. Let me know, are you interested in DeFi? Do you think DeFi is something in its current state that is going to continue to be a part of our new fintech ecosystem in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Are you personally invested in any DeFi projects? If you are, let me know. If there are any DeFi projects that you would like me to take a look at and cover, then please drop them in the comment section below. It is an area that is receiving a lot of traction, and again, as I mentioned at the start of the video, it's in use now. It's not like it's just an idea that might happen. It is happening, and people are using it. Whilst I'm not using it a lot myself personally, I do know others using it, and I will probably get into using it sometime in the future. So please leave any questions, any comments in the comment section below, and I'll make sure I get back to every reasonable question. And thanks again for chilling with the real Satoshi Aoki, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, viewers.